It looks like we're live. Now if we can get some people in here, we'll be doing good. And then I can invite some people up to speak. I know some people are off tonight, but I thought I would check out Restream. It seems to be a little bit more user-friendly than StreamYard. I do like that option. And I don't know if I need to see the chat in my YouTuber. Maybe that's how it goes. I'm going to go to my live chat. I'm going to see what it shows right now. Oh, it shows me as live. Live with Restream. The miracle of technology. Live chat. I'm going to see what it shows right now. All right. I see myself talking to myself. Nobody in chat. This is good practice. I just wish I had somebody in here to, oh, I see chat over here. So that's pretty cool. Oh, and I love this. Oh, this is not terrible at all. Oh, Hot Mess Missy is here. Hey, girl. Hi. What you doing? Oh, I can invite people. Ha, ha, ha. Restream. Why is Restream so much easier? I mean, this is crazy easy. Oh, Bimbo's here too? Let's see. Why is it top chat now on my, when I look at YouTube chat, it says 0. I've been seeing that a lot, where I'll see a lot of people in the stream, and it'll say way less than what, it'll say way less than, this is silly. Why is it, I'm going to do something Wednesday night. Good. But why is my, it's like I have something in my chat. It won't let me. I'm trying to invite a guest. Copied. Copied. Control V. I paste it, but it won't let me send. It's bizarre. See? I know, right? Do I have to do chat overlay maybe? No. That's crazy. That is crazy. See, I've got it in there. I've got the link, but it just won't send. It says, to activate chat, send through, add destination. Okay, YouTube. Personal. Connect to YouTube. See, it's weird though, because I'm live. So do I have to put like the video and the chat are two separate things? Why is that? That's a little silly. Hey, Rita. Glad you showed up, and I'm so glad you subscribed. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Now will it let me send? That's so bizarre. You know, and then I'll probably, what'll happen, I'll probably close out of Restream, and then I'll be like, oh, that's what I had to do. Show. Display here. This is crazy, y'all. Why won't it let me send it? I did, to activate chat, please enable channels. Online. Oh, I think I have 2 channels on here now. That's just crazy. So why? Maybe I should look under settings, which I call tools because I'm a tool. Participants' names. Video. See? I can do. This is so weird. Why can't. Does anyone know how to do the. Rita. Hey, Rita. You crazy bat. Shouldn't she, though? We love Missy. Well, Bimbo's going to have to help me with this. That's crazy. Show. Wow. So what's everybody up to? On the bottom, hit invite. On Restream, I'm on Restream. It says invite guest. I've got that. And I see the link and I click on the link. But what happens in Restream is that when I go to paste it in the comments, it won't let me send it. I can paste it. Missy, you're right? I can send it. I can paste it there. I have no problem with that. I just can't send it. That's my problem. That is my problem. Hit the little boxes in the link. Now, I've got the link. Invite guest. I've got that. I got it. I got my check mark. It's copied. And then I go down to chat. And I pasted it in chat. And I did that. I pasted it in the little box, but it won't let me hit send. I know, Missy, right? Well, I'm trying, though. I am trying. Gosh. I did this before. I had no problem. But I did it all by myself. I didn't. You go, girl. I'm hoping you're able to do that. Hey, Jesse. Thanks for coming in. Oh, yeah, you can get a good laugh out of this because I can paste the link to invite guest up here into the chat, but I can't send it. And it says to activate chat, please enable channels here. And I click there and I have Easy Street with Jen on. I mean, that should be all I have to do, right? Toggle channels on the fly with one of our paid plans. It's like they're wanting me to pay for this. I'm not going to pay for that. Are they crazy? Hey, Leah, how are you doing? Good to see you. Hey, yeah. So to get a laugh, I've been trying Twitter Spaces for 2 days. Yesterday I tried with Bimbo, and that was a total fail. Now tonight I tried with Missy, and I saw her in Twitter Spaces, and I tried to make her a co-host, and that did not work. It did not work well at all. So we gave up on that. Now, again, here's my problem is I'm having problems inviting people on. And that kind of rots because, like, isn't that the point? Otherwise, you just go live in YouTube without all of this. It's so bizarre. Any takers? Y'all can just chat in there. Britches. Oh, bitches. We know what Rita types a lot. No need to autocorrect that. She has to autocorrect it to britches. That's hilarious. Hey, Rita, where's Tom? I mean, I think I saw where he was supposed to travel. But I don't know where he is. I just know I hadn't seen him. So I miss him. What is this? You know, I'm almost thinking they're trying to get me. So I add the destination. I hit YouTube. I hit personal. Add YouTube channel. Personal. Or do I do an event? It's not event. All right, I'm starting to get a headache from all these bizarre tech difficulties. Well, and here I am. Add that. Am I still live? I guess I am. Where'd I go? Oh, I see what I have to do. I've got it. I've got it. I've got it. Where'd I go? Oh. Got it. Got it. Oh my gosh. Woohoo! And I think I've even told this to Pansy. You got to go into YouTube to do the YouTube stuff. And then you've got to go into StreamYard or Livestream to do the other stuff. Dang, that's exciting. Holy cow, but do I have a headache? Yeah, you know, that pickle's been laying around for a few days now. Who's coming up here? Bimbo? You coming up? Take a link. I know. What is that song? It's from My Fair Lady, right? By George. I think she's got it. She's got it. She's got it. I think she's got it. She's got it. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Where's Bimbo? Is she coming up? She go to feed the cats at the crack of 11:24. In the box. I know. Grab the link. You got the boxes. I sent you the link, right? Are you going to click on the link? Bimbo? Oh, I know. I have to go back to, do I have to go back to invite guests? I already did that. You have the stream. Oh, are you backstage? Oh, I see new. Yes, I need help. I need lots of help. Where are you? Do I have to? Oh, I have to invite you, right? Do I have to see you? Anyway, I hope y'all are entertained because I have to accept you in Restream though. And I invite a guest. You got the link. Where would I see you pop up? Invite. I did that. Do you see the link up there, Bimbo? I did the invite guest. And I clicked on the boxes. I clicked on the boxes. Invite guest. Clicked on the boxes. I'm going to go over to YouTube and I'm going to put it in the box there. And all right. Yeah. Let's see. If I hold my tongue right. Oh, there she is. Woohoo! Hot Miss Missy is in the house. You couldn't resist. You couldn't resist. How do I add you? Do I add you this way? Add to the stream. There she is.
Hello, I'm not really Hot Mess Missy. I'm some perv and about to show you my cucumber.
I can't hear you though.
Ah, crap. Could you hear me?
I have to mic you up.
Can anybody else hear me?
How do I mic you up?
Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit
Oh,
me
you
with
know
your
what? I'm muted. There we go. Is that better?
Hello?
Hi.
Oh my God. I thought I lost my voice to the sea witch.
Oh, I'm so glad.
My response about Tom because it was really soon. Okay. Oh, hello, guys.
Peekaboo.
So, guys, I gotta tell you something.
What? Tell us.
Jennifer
Why am I
wanted to
echoing?
do a stream on Twitter, and I went and I drank a bunch of coffee so I could join her and stay awake. And now I'm like wired. She made me go on Twitter. She twisted my arm, poked me with pins, and pulled my hair, and kicked me in the shin. And if you believe that, I got a bridge I want to say it too. This is weird. Restream, you look at the chat, it's backwards. So all the recent comments up on top as opposed to inside the chat in YouTube where they're on the bottom. It's blowing my mind. It's blowing my mind. What happened to change? Left all alone. Left all alone in her house. Did anybody see Addie Pickles' video today with that evil laugh she had? Oh, I'm starting to get a headache. Oh my God, that's not good. What's going on with Rita? Okay, I'm going over to the thing. Let's see. Jesse's confused. Can you guys hear me right now? Wow. So what happened with Jesse? Why is he so confused? Is it all that honey he's been eating? How come I'm not getting comments? This is so weird. Oh, here we go. I hope everything's all right, Rita. I don't know what's going on, but I hope everything's okay. Hey, Bobak. Bopak. That came out weird. Hey, sweet Jesse. So where'd she go? This is. I'm actually by myself right now. Can you guys see me? Am I in a parallel universe? Can you guys hear me? If you guys can hear me, give me an icon of a duck. No, give me a frog. Frog icons. Give me some frogs. If you can't hear me, give me an icon of a um tree. I can read the chat, Missy. Are you here? What's going on? I feel like I'm in some weird caffeine trip. I can't say acid trip. I've never been on an acid trip. Oh yes, I've hijacked the stream. Yes, you guys can hear me. Please say me. You can't. I'm biting my tongue. I have hijacked the stream. Yes, Jen is not coming back. So I've taken over. Oh, I got you to do the frogs. It's so cute. Even money and fame are no cure for depression. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm sure we've all been there with depression. So I know people who've never actually had that, which actually it just blows my mind. You know, I've been there, been there hard. Yep. And for that, I'll, I don't know. Oh, look at snail. That's not. I did not ask for a snail. I did not ask for dinosaurs. Sweet Jessie, look at that. Mm. How do like? Oh, hello. ESW.
Wow. Who is that?
Is that you, Jen?
I'm back. You took over my stream for a while.
I did. I'm one
Thank you.
friend.
I appreciate that because I was totally lost.
But you can't go away. It's my show now. Go away.
Well, I thought I'd kicked myself out of the stream. Do we still have people here?
Yeah, there's lots of people down here. Rita, sending you my love.
Wow. So now how late will you be up? See, I can't even eat chocolate now at this age. I used to be able to drink coffee and go right to sleep. And now, no.
No, I can't be up all night and I gotta get up early, but it is what it is. I took
Right.
that walk before.
So Jesse, how's everybody doing tonight now that I'm not so stressed?
No one else can join? Why not? Why can't anybody else? How many people can you have up?
But no one else can join. You can join, can't you? Who's in the duck? Who's the duck? Is that Bopak? Yes, I see Bopak.
There was something I had to tell you, Pope Mark, or ask you, and I can't remember what it was.
Well,
I specifically had something I want to say to you, and now I can't
Hello.
remember what it was.
Can you hear me?
yeah, we can hear you now. We can hear you now.
What did you want to ask me?
I don't remember. That's the thing. I said, okay, next time I see Bopak, I'm going to ask him this question or tell you something. I can't remember what it was.
How long have you had that old oscilloscope? That's crazy.
Okay, so that is a oscilloscope that came from the Office of the Navy. It was like a vintage acquisition, and it actually
Yeah.
the place that I went to high school had
Yep.
bought it, and
Yep.
it was in the storage closet of my high school, and
That's crazy.
I worked over the summer at like doing like random maintenance stuff like when I was a teenager, and they were getting rid of a bunch of crap. They were just gonna throw that thing away. And I was
Wow.
like, are you crazy?
Really?
Like no, this is something to hold on to. So I've just had it like in storage for Jesus, like multiple decades at this
I
point.
mean, I'm going to say it's at least probably a 1970s model. 19.
Oh, it's actually older. It's older than
Really?
that, I think.
It
Yeah.
looks like the exact same one. I took electronics in college, and it looks like the same exact one we had back
Yeah.
then. And I wouldn't be surprised because I went to college in Florida. And so, I mean, it was probably donated by NASA or
So
someone to the
when
college.
you turn that thing on, it takes a solid like 30 seconds to a minute for it to just warm up the tubes in the
Oh yeah.
back of it,
What,
and
Oh, yeah.
it's pretty it's pretty entertaining to
what is it
use
that you're
it.
talking about?
An oscilloscope.
An
If you
escope?
look at, yeah, if
Yeah,
you look at his new
yeah. I got
video,
like maybe like 3 videos, like short videos
hmm
of it.
yeah,
Hmm. Okay,
yeah.
that'd be cool.
I would show like how it works on stream at some point if anyone was interested, because
Oh yeah.
that's
Yeah.
like that's like something that is near and dear to my heart, is the oscillations of electronic waveforms and such.
Okay, now we've got says it's bimbo. It says it's bimbo, but I don't see any bimbo. We're not gonna get porn bombed, are we? Says it's
Yeah,
bimbo.
you never know, right?
That's its
Says
top.
it's bimbo, but I don't see any bimbo.
It's my
We're not gonna
uniblab.
get porn bombed, are we?
Yeah.
Says it's bimbo.
It's my.
Oh,
I've
there she goes.
Uh,
Her uniblab.
I've been enjoying your new plant content, Jen.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I will expand on what I'm doing, and give information on where I get that high grade PPE. It's food grade,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
actually, so it's safe. Um, and it lasts, this is probably, it gets full sun all day. And so that's probably lasted a good, I'd say 3 seasons at least. And it stays out all year round. So if it's not on that plot, it's on the plot next to it. So yeah, it's upheld quite well. And my real goal is to eventually, I have the stuff. I have a agriculture grade weed barrier to put down, and then I can just leave that there for at least a couple of seasons and have no weeds anywhere in my garden and never have to hoe.
Nice.
So
Nice.
yeah, so it's just
I
easy.
saw that
But
you have pawpaws.
yeah, I have pawpaws. This is the first year they've had fruit on them. I'm
That's
so
great. That's great.
freaking excited.
I have a friend that is very very into pawpaws. They try to cultivate them as much as possible, specifically because they are like a uniquely indigenous sort of like plant
Yeah.
to at least like the east. It's like a East Coast U.S. thing. I don't know.
It's a East Coast U.S., the only native tropical fruit in the U.S.
But yeah,
So
when I heard you say that in the video, I was like, hell yeah.
yeah, it's crazy. Now the trees aren't cheap. I think I paid like almost $40 a tree. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, what happens? I mean, my best producer as far as fruits, obviously, going to be the mulberries. And as far as trees go, the mulberries are awesome. And then I have a Japanese persimmon.
Hmm.
And I had one that was in my old house. It was like 3 feet high, and it had 50 fruit on it. The
Nice.
second year I had it. Now I have one now that's this is maybe the 3rd year, and one little tiny stem, smaller than my pinky, has like 9 fruit buds on it. It's ridiculous. I mean, way too heavy, obviously, for the tree. But it's a pretty strong tree limbs. They can take a good amount of weight.
Yeah,
So,
we
but they're
we don't grow a lot of fruit, mostly like alliums, leafy greens, that kind of thing.
oh
And
yeah.
but at my family's house, they have a like whole lot of stuff growing, and
Hmm.
they keep blackberry bushes
Hmm.
and fig tree that
Yeah.
produce like tons of fruit.
Yeah, we've had a little issue with the figs in the winter. And like last year, now I have a couple kinds of figs. I have turkey figs and I have Chicago figs. And by far, the best producer is the Chicago fig.
I've never heard of a Chicago fig. What is that?
Yeah, I think it's a new hybrid. I got it out of one of those, the boxes that they sell at like Tractor Supply.
Okay,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, I bought it there. I planted it. It died all the way back, and now it's like, and I pruned a good 3 feet off of it in its second year, and it was still like 8 feet high
Yeah,
in
you
its
you
second
you
year.
gotta you gotta aggressively prune the fig tree. I've
Yeah,
learned over years, I guess.
yeah. And now the turkey figs, they they're really bad. The figs have dropped. They don't get very big. I don't know. It's kind of weird. So I'm loving the Chicago figs. They're just way more productive. But going back to that persimmon, I mean, it's going to be a pricey tree. And the beauty of the fruit of the persimmon, you can eat it green and you can eat it all the way until uh, it can even take frost and snow. And so you have months that you can eat the fruit off the tree.
That's great.
So you
Yeah,
don't have to harvest it, can it, deal with it. You just leave it there. And then when the leaves drop off the tree, the persimmons are beautiful because they have these big, they're about the size of an apple and they're just hanging on the tree with no leaves. It's really pretty. So, and they're totally seedless. So they're great. So, did Bimbo try to come back in?
Hmm.
The Uniblab. Yeah.
yeah. I think they are,
She
but
didn't come back.
Restream seems like it's a little more like finicky than the Streamlabs situation. I'm not sure.
StreamYards for me though, it's not as intuitive as this. So I need to be looking at the chat more. I need to sit back, but I still have to use my phone. I don't have my office set up yet. I want to get some like 32-inch screens to put in here. Hey Carrie, glad you joined us. Glad you subscribed. I appreciate it. Hey, thanks Rita. I really appreciate you being here.
Okay,
So
sorry, I was
yeah,
busy. I was sharing the
yeah.
chat, so that's why I wasn't talking. I was fiddling around with Twitter.
Oh no, that's okay. I had asked Rita if she knew where Tom was, and then I got so flustered trying to figure out everything um, that I didn't see her response. Where is he? Do you know, Boy Pop?
Uh,
Tom, is he okay?
say again.
Chosen One, is he okay?
I don't know. I saw almost at the same time that this stream got started up. I thought I saw that he put up a live stream, and I don't know. He's this is like I think the longest stint of him not like uploading random video for a while. You know.
All right. Yeah, I put he had wanted some suggestions, and I gave him some. I don't know. He's good at interviewing, so I'd like to because I'm a little bit more curious about people like he is, I guess. But I always look at these. I don't know. I don't know, dry cleaners and these um, restaurant owners, and especially immigrants. And I want to know, like, what gave you the courage to like leave your country, come over here, start a business?
Mm-hmm.
That those stories always like I'm always curious.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's a
maybe
that.
that's my weirdness, but
No, no. I understand that. Like there's a cool guy that started a like corner store near here, and he's like an immigrant from India, and he's just like a very professional business-minded person, and he like is just like trying to establish himself as part of the community and
Mhm.
like be a good business owner.
Mhm.
And he's so friendly, and every time I go there, I'm like, yeah, this guy, like, he knows what's up. You know, like,
Yeah. Well,
it's almost like it's a strange kind of like I don't know if I'd call it common sense. That might be going a little too far, but like, it's like a common human decency, like,
mhm.
but you know, well actuated.
Mhm. Yeah, it's interesting because I had a roommate. I don't know. I want to say like 20 years ago. Well, it's my 24th anniversary, so it's about 27 years ago. And he was 21 from Pakistan, and he was one of the funniest darn people. Uh, I'm sorry, I'm trying to tweet out my live. He was one of the funniest darn people that I've ever met, especially for a new immigrant. And he was into programming and everything. So he was making like $120,000 a year at 21 years old. He was amazing. And I'd say, well, how was your day? And he'd be like, I just like hung out in my cubicle and I did my karate practice. And I'm, like he would use reflection. And then he's like, and then I took a nap, and then I went out for lunch, came back an hour later, and, I'm like, dude, are you ever going to do it? He was in Visual Basic at the time. He's like,
Vi-
dude, you ever gonna work? He's like, yeah, like the last couple of weeks of the project, I'll get it done. That's that's how he operated. He is a,
Did you say Visual Basic?
yeah, yeah. It was
Okay.
like I said,
Okay.
it was 27 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No comment on that one.
yeah,
Hello, hello. Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Oh,
Hello.
I don't hear Pansy. No, I don't hear you. Nope. Nope. Don't hear you.
okay, because I had a bad echo, but I fixed it.
Oh, good, good. Thank you.
No, okay, and this is my fourth alter ego. Oh, the robot body.
Oh my gosh. When are you going to use like something you've drawn as your Iron Man or somebody as your icon?
Oh, I will, but this is Uniblab from the Jetsons.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out where that came from, but it like seemed familiar.
Yeah, you need to do like a screenshot of every one of your comics and then just do a slideshow on your YouTube channel of your
Oh, yeah,
comics
remember
that you
that
draw.
comic that I drew? Oh, because I sent you the links. The
Yeah.
Faucet Man,
Oh
like
yeah, Faucet Man
Fighter,
or Iron Man. Yeah.
or else
Hmm.
maybe a picture of that Christmas card I drew.
Everything. Everything. Show your talents, girl.
Ah,
Show your
thanks.
talents.
I can barely stay awake anymore.
Hey, I haven't told you, but you know what I did? Like, so I'm doing hashtag rock and roll and I'm like picking up
Yeah.
people who like rock and roll. But I'm also picking up record companies,
Okay.
hoping to get you a record contract.
Okay, and now maybe Bopak might know that too. Okay, when I
Hmm?
do that hashtag, do I put it in like the title of the program? Is that how I do it?
No, you want to put it in the description.
No, I put mine in the
In
title.
You can do it either way, but I think
Oh, okay.
it actually like registers either way, and it's kind of like
Mhm.
nicer stylistically to like have it not in the title, I guess.
Although
Oh,
I
okay.
will
Well, then I'll
say,
change it because I put it in the title.
okay, so since I'm a
It
newbie,
doesn't really matter.
I'll tell you
Is
what.
what I would say.
I'll tell you what I'm doing. Since I'm a newbie, I'm having a little fun, right? So that
Well, first
crazy,
of all, okay. Well, first of all, you took me 25 minutes to get up here.
yeah, well, sorry. I mean, it took me 25 minutes to figure out what the heck I was doing. But that stupid egg video I did, I put hashtags
Yeah,
on that. I got
yeah.
2,000, I got like
I
1,700
know.
views
I
overnight.
know. I know.
Whoa, wait. did you say that you got 1,700 views on the egg
Yes,
video?
yes,
Wow.
yes.
I'm at
That's
like over,
awesome.
Yeah,
I'm
Chris.
at
Yeah.
like
I bet
2,000.
that's like engagement related.
It was my, well, I only did that one intro video, and then I put the egg thing up, and yeah, overnight it was like 200, 1,017 or
Oh yeah,
1.7 thousand, and
yeah.
then
I'm
once
looking
I
at it
put
right
like,
now. Yeah,
yeah, isn't that insane? So,
2,071 views.
right,
Okay,
and most of
Bopak.
them from
Okay,
India.
okay, Bopak. And so, where are the hashtags? Are they in the description or are they
Yeah, you type
in like
them.
the title?
I think
Type
that
them.
it doesn't actually matter,
Oh,
but
okay,
I would put them in the description rather than the
okay,
title.
Now,
okay.
but what's
All right.
been happening, well, it used to be, I don't know if they are, I'd have to go back and look at my videos. It used to be that they would put the hashtags in blue. So your title would still stand out. I'll have to go and look because some I did with it in front and some I did with it in back because I didn't know. And I don't know if they
Mhm.
change them to blue anymore or they just prefer them in the description. I don't know.
I don't know.
But I know from an old Think Media post I watched, they said, you know, make sure to put your hashtags in your description and this is where you put them. So that's why I was doing it.
And so, where were you, sir, for our door show? Okay, because I knew that the A girl couldn't be on. So, where were you?
Bopok's lost.
Yeah,
Oh,
wait.
I'm sorry. I got distracted because I was checking in on Tom's stream that he's doing.
Oh.
I wanted to hear what they were talking about.
Oh, yeah,
It's so
because
distracting when people like multiple people are streaming at the
yeah,
same time, you know?
I mean, I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm
yeah,
not going
because
to stay on
somebody.
long because everybody's tired
Oh yeah,
here, I
neither
think.
am I. I mean, but did somebody say that like Tom was having like bouts of depression or something?
I mean, I think that that's accurate. Uh,
No,
Yeah, he has been, but
I
he's
won't.
not on
I don't want to
lately.
like say too much for, like
no,
on his
no, no,
account, but right.
no. I know, but that's what's.
You can
Oh,
go
but
on his
that's what I had
stream and
heard.
watch. When was it? Maybe a month ago or so. I don't know.
Oh, I'm tired.
But yeah.
I mean,
So
because I have to
let
get
me
up.
go back to hashtags a second.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
because I
yeah.
have to get up again. Oh, this morning with patient zero.
Yeah, because I'd like to see everybody grow their channel. So what I did, like, if you had looked at my gardening stuff, did not do so well. And then so what happened was the egg had cooking and it had food as hashtags.
Mm.
So what I did, I went back to my gardening stuff. Like a lot of these, now my asparagus still hasn't done well, but it's doubled since I changed it. Shoot,
Oh,
my classic is now up to 1.1 thousand views.
Here's a funny thing that I think represents a little bit about how like wacky the algorithm works for this whole thing. So if I were to delete my channel and start a new channel, my oldest video on here is from 13 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never like most of it was private for a long time because like it wasn't I just was like putting it up there for like, oh, I could share it with somebody like specifically. It's not
right.
like a public thing. Um, but if I were to delete my channel and just upload all of my content like again, I bet it would get recommended more. Like it would have more
I don't
engagement.
think so. I think what happened here was I went back and I changed, I added the hashtag cooking to the asparagus one
Mm-hmm.
and the other two because, okay, let's face it, cooking videos are the bomb on YouTube.
Yes,
Well,
that
yeah.
is correct.
Well,
They
yeah.
are like
Well,
the
yeah.
best. It is.
It's a
Was
dime a dozen for a cooking channel.
Right, and it's always
Yeah.
the most viewed are cooking shows. So,
And there's probably not a lot of people that are looking for asparagus content.
I would watch an asparagus video.
I'm saying my views doubled.
I did.
I did this, and what I did, I went back and put cooking and asparagus, and in my blueberry pawpaw, and I think maybe even the plastic one, I put food as my hashtag. And let me tell you, they have doubled, like within hours.
And you're putting your hashtags like straight in the
Straight into
title.
the title.
I
Straight to the title. And
I don't know if it makes a difference, but I don't know. Maybe you're stumbling onto something.
yeah.
Well, then maybe I'll
I'm
put it in
playing. I mean,
both.
I'm new, so I have room to play.
Hashtags
Maybe I'll
do
just
make
put it in
a
both.
difference there.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
I
All right. Well, I'll
search
put
for
it in
stuff.
both.
I search for stuff with hashtags, and I think
No, but it's funny. Yeah.
I said,
Yeah,
rock
but
and
it is.
roll has a hashtag and hashtag music.
Hmm.
Yeah, but it is funny because because I watched like rock and roll shows, and I've seen recommendations for my stuff in like rock and roll shows,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm saying, oh, really? Who the hell's gonna look at that?
Well, I mean,
I
you'd be
guess people
surprised.
do.
Now, I need to figure out how do you get a decent looking photo on the dang short. Because the one where I said, the one that was a challenge to grow something, I started the video. When you click on it, you're going to see the video started with me focused on those paintings on the wall. And then I come into view, I bring the camera into my face. But the dang photo that's on there is me with my mouth half open. It's like, because I thought, well, if I start it, looking at the painting, right, it's going to start there. But no, it chose to wait till my face with my mouth open. I'm like, it's just great. So, anyway, I need to. Is there any way to put a thumbnail in a short?
Hmm.
Oh, I got no idea.
So
What are you trying to do?
I don't even use shorts.
When you look at my shorts, my mouth is open.
Oh, I think it automatically classifies it as a short when it's less than a minute long.
Yeah, it does. And I've had some
really?
that were a minute 40 that they'll ask you, do you want to edit it down to a short? But my problem
like
that's not the problem.
Yeah.
I don't like shorts.
I've
I
never
don't like
seen
the
it.
thumbnails. I hate the
It's-
thumbnails, and they always get you in the worst face,
Right,
Yeah.
right? That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like they give you ugly
You're right.
face on the thumbnails.
They're trying to compete with like the TikTok
Yeah.
like
And Instagram,
situation.
Did y'all know they were paying, like, if you could, like, spit, because they're competing, there was a point, like, just a few months ago, that if you could put out a bunch of TikToks and get, like, the views, they would monetize that stuff faster. Like, you didn't
Yeah.
even have to have 1,000 subs.
Yeah,
They would
I mean,
monetize you based on the amount of views and watch time you could get on your shorts.
so
If
I
you
know
don't
that my
mind-
Hucklebuck thing on TikTok, my Hucklebuck thing has a lot of views.
Mhm,
Nice.
mhm.
I don't know why, because that's the silliest thing I've ever seen. But
People like silly.
that's part of why it is getting views. It's really funny, but and this is kind of like a dystopian like prediction of the future or whatever, but like I think that we're definitely headed towards this territory where it's just a bunch of like robots encouraging us. It's like a robot with a like a digital whip being like dance monkey dance.
Hence-
Like
And
Yes.
the monkeys?
hence my Uniblab.
right,
Yeah.
right. You go on the YouTube analytics and you look at it and it's like, oh, this video had 2 more views than usual. It's like, oh, you
Yeah,
must
I
have
know.
been
Yeah.
doing something correct. You should do more of that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Well, anything that says how to in front of it, use that a lot. If you can like have an excuse to put how to blah 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 in your title, you're going to get more views, and that's why I did that first egg thing as a how to, so that I would get immediate interest.
Oh, okay.
right?
Yeah.
Well, I did.
So
I did
then
a
I
stream. So go ahead.
no, Missy, go on.
I did a stream on Instagram. It was just about me talking about my tissue box, and they had put the tissues in upside down during manufacturing, and it was just like a filler thing. I was just like, whatever, I'll throw it on. It got the most views of all my friggin' videos. Like people, like I don't know why they were interested in this stupid tissue box.
That is so crazy.
Why not?
And, and it didn't happen right away. Like 2 weeks later, all of a sudden, I'm like, this person liked your reel. This person liked your reel. I'm like, what the hell's going on? You know, and it just gives. I
Mm,
didn't
It
get many
shows you where
comments on it, but
society's headed. It shows you where society's headed, first of all.
Oh yeah, it's going down the tubes, is my opinion.
yeah, yeah.
I'm not liking
Oh,
what's happening.
actually, I just recalled that I did do a screenshot of
Hmm.
what my numbers were before I changed it. Let's see.
I don't.
Now I think they changed mine.
What do you mean?
So I took a screenshot of my numbers so we can go back and look at what has increased. Oh, Crazy Blueberry, only 131. What is it now? 131.
I mean, because my wrestling shows only get like 60 to 70, thing. But there's only about 60 or 70 people that watch it. So there's not a lot of people that are going to watch that if they don't know what it is.
Well,
Yeah,
you have a niche audience.
Right. Okay, right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
maybe,
okay, yeah, for the wrestling audience, yeah.
yeah, maybe I didn't gain that many more views changing the hashtag, but we'll see.
Oh
We'll
my
see.
God. Oh my God, honey. And I hope that that's not a recent photo of you.
Oh, Bopart.
Oh
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
I'm clicking random buttons.
Okay,
I,
good.
I ran out of milk. Don't worry.
Funny. Well, oh, I got to say one thing I've noticed a lot lately too is I'm not getting notifications like for lives. I didn't get a
I
live notification for Missy's live.
Yeah, that kind of thing is really messed up. Actually, it's all
I
over
never
the
either
place.
do. I never either do. Okay, because I know that I used to get notifications for Chris Bliss, but I don't anymore.
Yeah. So, so yeah, on what I've done, I've gone to like Missy's and Botox and your channel and chosen like people I really, really like to watch, and I've made sure that I unsubscribe, resubscribe, hit all on the notification bell. It's crazy.
So, you're kind of like vaguer with some of this stuff, I think, and I really do think it's just that the platform has become so large and there's so many like crossed signals. They're trying to do so much with their algorithm that it's basically just like a chaos mess when it comes to notifications.
Yeah,
Like
that could.
It just started though for me with this last
Is it? It's
upgrade.
been about 2 months, Jen. It's been about 2 months, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was hoping this last install would have helped.
Yeah,
You
but
know.
Bopak is probably right. Because they're trying all sorts of different things, and
Well, their stock just took a big hit. Again, they meet expectations. They made no profit this last quarter. So I'm waiting for them to start sticking it to creators again. But
Who
we'll
is it?
see. YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah, they had a failed first quarter this time.
and that's why I don't care if I get 1,000, viewers and like do this to make money, because I didn't do this
because I need to make money.
Yeah, it's like how many dollars are we making right now?
None, but people may go back and look at this as a. I don't think I've titled this yet, but I can retitle it into, discussions on YouTube.
I mean, honestly, I think that there's a little bit of a transformation that's happening like on this platform. You know, like Facebook. Like I don't know if y'all use Facebook, but
Every once in a while.
I deleted my Facebook a long time ago. I really
Mine-
did not like Facebook.
Yeah, mine's pretty well done, and then I left that in 2016, and then when I started my trivia channel, I had problems getting into that account. And I reached out to Facebook, couldn't get any help. I started a second one. They finally contacted me and said, "Oh, glad to, it looks like you found your way. Good for you." So now I can't access any of my dad's stuff, like he's passed. So all of that Facebook stuff is gone. All of my
Mhm.
friends, I couldn't remember who I was friends with. So
Right.
you know, like
So
I'm
like
just like done. I'm done with it.
I hear what you're saying, and I feel like there's a little bit of a there's been a bit of an exodus, I think, from Facebook. Like
Oh, huge.
people are like not super happy with the direction that they've been going for a long time now.
Yeah, I think their demographics mostly 50 and up.
Uh,
You know, you say things like ass, and then you get like, striked.
Yeah,
And you're
I
talking
know,
to your own
yeah.
family, like it's a private conversation, and they're striking you,
I
Yeah,
know.
I haven't had that, but yeah, I know my
Oh,
nephews.
oh no, Missy, and I know for a fact, that I was talking. Oh, okay, because I just have it for like my sister and like some of Al's family. They're on it. So I called myself a retard. I called myself in my own stream. I called myself retard, and I got put in Facebook jail for like a week because I
Yeah.
called myself.
And that's one of the new you cannot say words, right?
But yeah, let all that verified Skype crap or Snopes stuff that Snopes has rooted out, and they allow that stuff to keep on going around. It's just ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. It's like like, do you want to be part of the new ministry of truth or something?
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking, like, go to Snopes, see what the latest thing is, and search that out on your platform and delete.
What's it called? Snope.
Snopes.
Oh,
So,
do not go to that website. It's a terrible website. It used to be good, but
Well, I haven't
never
used
heard
it
it-
for
I
a
never
long
heard
time
of it
because I'm not
before.
on Facebook. I don't need to use Snopes because I'm not on
I
Facebook.
never heard of it before.
it used to be
And
that
the fact,
yeah, like if somebody said something online, where would you go to like verify if it was true or not? You'd go to like
Oh my
a
God!
place like
Anybody?
Snopes.
Oh my God!
But then it became very political, and then anytime you'd go to fact check something controversial in the news or something, they'd have this bizarre, like, twisted take on it. It was
right?
like,
That was like 10
it
paragraphs
wasn't.
long, and yeah.
Yeah, it's like there would be something that was obviously 100% true, and they'd be like, you know, it's questionable. We'll give it a like 50% truth rating.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Obviously. Yeah.
I mean, because I am a professional liar and I'm very good at it. So
Yes, it's one of your more charming features.
yes, thank you.
Definitely. Oh, well, you did see the shoes on Twitter, didn't you, both?
The which?
Are you on Twitter?
No,
what
no,
what
I don't
shoes?
use
What
Twitter.
Your red
what
Choctaw
shoes?
heels.
Oh, is that what you guys were talking about? Okay, because I saw the links, but I didn't know what shoes you were talking about.
I thought you
Yeah,
would
my
know when I
Choctaw.
said something about polyester and divine.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay. Oh, okay. Now it makes sense. Oh no, they're great. What are you talking about?
They're
Twitter
beautiful. I love
confuses
them.
me. It just
They
confuses
were
me.
great.
Oh, okay. So, Bimbo, I have a question for you.
Do you want the truth or a lie?
I will accept either.
Okay.
Now, that's what it's not truth or dare, it's truth truth or lie.
So, we just rewatched a movie recently, and I was wondering if you had seen it. It's called Cecil B. Demented.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I know that Jenna's watched it.
Well, I was gonna watch it, and I haven't watched it yet.
Oh my God.
I need
That. Oh my God. That is, I mean, I don't know. How would you describe that? It's like almost like beyond demented.
Well, so John Waters is
Is of course
a
fantastic.
he is. I almost feel like it's in a way, I think it's like he's tongue in cheek making a movie like about sort of, it's like, oh, not quite, but sort of a self-insert.
Right.
You know,
Cecil
like,
B. Yes, that's a fantastic movie.
Mhm.
you know, it's like underground grunge cinema. You know, like
And you know,
criminal.
it's a good one too that he did like that, called Ed Wood.
Yeah, Ed Wood is actually like very. That's almost like a classy movie.
Yeah.
And it's actually like a basis of fact too, and it's actually a basis of fact. And then he did a movie called Serial Mom.
Serial Mom is a classic. That is a classic film. It's so
Yeah,
good. It's so good.
I mean, because, and that's a shame. Okay, because I can see me, Jen, and Missy both being, like just like controlled insanity.
Well, see, I'm also was hoping to hook up with John Waters in Twitter to like introduce the two of you, but he's not on there, unfortunately. Oh, you know who liked me the other day on Twitter?
Who?
These suits are made for walking. And that's
Who?
just what they'll do.
Nancy Sinatra.
One of these days, these boots are gonna walk on.
Oh, okay. So Nancy became your friend on Twitter.
Yes, yes, she did. Go look at my followers.
The real Nancy Sinatra.
Yes, blue check.
Oh, Jesus. How did that happen? What was she looking, like how to, do hard-boiled eggs?
I don't know, but see, so I have a Twitter, you know my Twitter strategy,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
I hashtag look up, and then I just start following people. And then, but when you follow somebody, it recommends other followers to you
Yeah, I know.
on that same screen, and I click those. So maybe I clicked her. Maybe I clicked her as one of those followers, and she followed me back, but I don't know. I don't think I'm following her. Let me look.
I mean, because one thing that I am not a prejudiced person in any way, shape, or form. But I cannot stand how many like Arabs and Muslims are following me. They say, "Oh, you very pretty. I want to be. I want you to be my bride." And I
Oh,
said,
you got to be
"Oh,
careful.
fuck
A lot of times it's actually like a robot.
yeah. Oh, yes, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that for the first time the other day on one of the like garden video that I posted. I got multiple posts with the same text. The text was in Spanish, and the username was in a different language. Like one of it was in Arabic, one of it was in something else, and at first I was like, "What the hell is this?" Because I translated what they said, and I was like, "Okay, are are they saying something nice or what?" But no. It was like it was a facetious robot.
Oh yeah. It could have been Uniblab. It could have been Uniblab for all we know.
Yeah,
Probably
I don't know. They write very strange scripts to
You know what it
send
is?
text on the internet these days.
Oh,
You know what it is? It's those robots trying to lure him into their
That is,
lair.
yeah.
They
I mean,
get
that is
luggage.
it. That is
They're
it.
after his luggage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's. I mean, that's like my favorite phrase these days because it's so true.
I'm actually having a hard time hearing you, Jen. Like every now and then I can hear you, but then I can't.
Yeah, you are a little quiet.
Yeah, you
Sorry.
are. Okay, Missy. And do because we all have our problems in life. And you know what my biggest problem in my life is? And you know me, pretty well now. You know what my biggest freaking problem is?
What?
Robots are trying to steal my luggage.
Trying to steal your luggage?
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about here.
Then lock it up.
Yeah.
Robots win.
Yeah, get one of those Samsonite padlocks and throw it on there.
Yeah.
You know,
If that's all that I have to worry about, robots stealing my luggage, I'm doing pretty good.
has anyone seen
That's-
Addie
that's
Pickles'
fair.
video? Does anyone see Addie's Pickles?
No.
No,
About-
I didn't
who
know
is
she
that?
had one. ATY, ATY.
Yeah, she
pickle.
does. Yeah, she does. Yeah, the girl who's on my stream, the music stream.
Oh, what's their name?
Addie Pickle?
Patty,
ATY.
Oh, yeah. I saw them. Yeah.
Okay, she had one. She did something about the sex bot voice, and she never allows you to comment. She closes up the comments. And I made a response video, and I'm debating whether I should post it or not. 'Cause I do mention her name, but I don't know. And the funny thing is, and this is funny, Bimbo, because my thumbnail actually has Rosie the robot on it from the Jetsons.
Oh, so then
Nice.
Rosie and Uniblab should get together.
But but it's not like Rosie. It's like Rosie, but I put my face on it.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh,
Can
I
you
don't
hear
know.
me better now?
Yes, much
Yeah,
better.
a little
But I
bit.
think I'm
Okay,
getting
be-
some.
Yeah,
Am I
because
getting
if
some
you guys-
echo or?
No.
No.
Okay, so I
No,
went to
if
my
you
pro
ever-
mic.
No, it's
Because
fine.
if you
It was
guys
just kind
ever
of
see
quiet.
this icon, if you guys ever see this icon, then you know it's me because that's my fourth doppelganger. Because I'm running out of space up here.
Mm.
Uh,
But you know what? You have to find your own planet and just populate it with all your personas, Bimbo. Okay. There's no room
Sounds
for
like
all
that.
those personas
That
on this
sounds
earth.
right.
We're already
now she-
overpopulated.
now she's going to be the
Oh.
4 best people that we've ever met, right?
Okay, but as long as they don't sell food in a can.
Food in a can? Isn't that what usually comes in a can? Aside from
Well, not
like
chicken.
motor oil and
I mean,
compressed
not
air.
chicken in the can.
if you got food in a can, you can send it over my way. I'll
Yeah.
probably take care of it.
She wants eggs in a can. I'm like,
Yes, okay, because I did mention eggs in a can. Okay,
Well, they have
because
the
I
eggs
like
in a bag.
I like asparagus in
I
a can.
have eaten an egg in a bag.
I ate a pickle in a bag.
Oh, I've had eggs in the bag. Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
sell them at the Harris Teeter, I think.
Yeah, they pretty much sell them
everywhere
now.
At the
Eggs
I've
in a
gas
bag.
station.
I've never seen eggs in a bag.
Yeah,
You
and
look up
it
from where the
comes,
cartons are.
It has little
Oh.
packets of salt and pepper that it
Oh.
comes with, and so you
Oh, no.
can, put that on there.
No, if you go into Publix where the egg cartons are, and there's a shelf above that, and you look up, and there will be eggs in a bag, and it'll come with 6 eggs in a bag.
Oh,
Okay, that's different than what I'm talking about.
yeah. No.
Are they hard boiled or are they raw?
No, they're hard boiled. They're ready to eat.
Yeah.
But I will say,
Oh,
They make
So-
these individually wrapped ones that have little packets of salt and pepper that you can
Yeah.
season them with.
so somebody we know works the Renfest here.
Oh yeah, I love Renfest.
Yeah, so that's going on here now. And he does those Scotch eggs. Do you know what those are?
Yep, sure
No.
do.
I've never had one. So they're a
They're so
boiled
good.
egg, and you wrap sausage meat, breakfast sausage meat around them.
what?
And you can cook it as is, or you can bread it and deep fry that.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, that's horrible.
They're
Yeah,
very,
that's-
very
Missy.
delicious.
Oh, okay, Missy. And now, would you eat something like that?
What? Eat something with a sausage wrapped around it?
Yeah.
Eat an egg when. Oh my
She
God.
wouldn't. She's vegetarian. I don't know if she'd even eat it with vegetarian sausage wrapped around it.
Oh.
It's been a while since I've had a sausage wrapped around me, so I don't.
All right.
Oh my God. And like last
Well, I don't know
month,
how you had that baby then. It was a virgin birth.
No, it came in a can.
Babies in a can. The next
It
age.
was Coach sperm in a can.
Coach in a can.
Coach in a can.
Okay.
Coach.
Okay. Oh.
Better than an egg turkey baster.
Okay.
Okay.
Excuse the pun, but Coach comes in a can.
Oh my.
Oh, you're killing me.
Oh my God. Wait, but the worst thing I saw is one day last month I went to the Florida State Fair, and it's right outside of Tampa. I could not believe that there was actually deep fried pudding. And I'm saying, now, how the hell do you deep fry pudding?
Oh my gosh.
I'm sure you freeze it first and then probably coat it and fry it.
Well, don't they
Yes, that's
deep fry
exactly what
butter?
they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's exactly what they did. It was like frozen.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I heard like fried Oreos was the rage, and I tried them. I was like, this is a grease
They're
bomb.
horrible. They're horrible.
terrible.
I can imagine.
I would rather eat gas station sushi.
Yeah, don't eat the gas station sushi.
Don't eat the gas station sushi. Whatever you do.
So there was a competition or whatever for fried foods, and I think the thing that won was deep fried Coca-Cola.
What the frack?
Like
Well,
how
the
do
same
you
thing, I'm
how do you
sure,
how
right?
do you even do that? I don't know.
And what's the
No, well,
point of it?
okay. Well, same way they have to freeze it, and then they can deep
Yeah.
fry it.
Freeze it, you can
Maybe?
fry anything.
I
Yes,
think there's
definitely.
I think they might like do some kind of weird emulsification or
Yeah,
something.
it's like fried ice cream.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like you have a coronary
The
with your
same thing.
diabetes. I mean, really, like
Yeah,
that's what that is.
exactly.
Yeah.
You're right.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Oh
would
my
you like
gosh.
2 liters? And would you like 2 liters of Mountain Dew with that, or 3?
Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh.
Yeah.
We're talking, I had the same.
I cannot eat drink soda anymore.
I don't drink it. I haven't had it near. Well, I take it back.
I used to drink like all the different sodas. Occasionally I'll get like a caffeinated drink, but I'll only get the ones that don't have sugar in them because it's so horrible.
Sugar bomb. Yeah, you know what I do like?
It messes you up.
Now, like once a year, I will buy a small bottle, 16 ounce, whatever, of Ting. And Ting is a grapefruit soda, and it comes from the Caribbean.
Okay.
And
I
yeah,
like fruit juice. Like
yeah,
I'll drink a fruit juice for sure.
maybe a Doritos pineapple once a year too.
Oh my God, no! That's the one I love so much. That's like the only soda I'll
Right?
drink is Doritos pineapple.
Yeah.
Oh,
It has to be
are
You
pineapple.
would like the
are-
Ting then too,
I think I've had that.
if you like grapefruit, but it's
like
not
JARRITOS.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I know
Doritos.
exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Doritos.
And now the only soda that I like, and I really don't drink that much of it though, is like ginger ale. Oh,
Mhm.
and okay, because I'll mix that with wine coolers, or like the hard seltzer, and make my own wine coolers.
It's interesting.
That sounds pretty good actually.
I will do a ginger beer and make a Moscow Mule occasionally
Yeah.
because those are just tasty.
Like how they always say to drink ginger ale when you're not feeling well, but the
Right.
ginger ale out, the soda ones. I don't think there's any real ginger in there, and I think it's just like a mind over matter thing.
So you can
I-
just eat ginger or make your own ginger tea.
Yeah,
that's
think
probably
that
the better
ginger
thing.
ale. I think that ginger ale is more like a ginger flavor.
Hmm.
Yeah.
These days, it was probably made with real ginger at some point.
Originally, probably, yeah.
Now, I think
I've
the
actually-
ginger
I've actually-
beer is real ginger.
Yeah,
Oh, ginger
I think
beer
you're
is
right.
for sure.
I found
Ginger
a
beer is
ginger
weird
soda.
though.
I've actually found ginger soda with ginger bits in it, and it was the nastiest thing.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, but
have you ever eaten like raw ginger before? It's kind of
Oh,
yes,
aggressive and
all the
weird.
time. I love it.
I
Yeah.
used
Yeah.
to like one of my obsessions. In fact, I was telling Jennifer about earlier that I get food obsessions, and one of them happened to be pickled ginger,
Okay.
and I would
I
eat
love
that.
pickled ginger.
And I
Yeah,
had to, well, I
it's
had to get the
good.
organic one without it has to make sure it has real sugar and not the artificial sweetener. But
Yeah,
I would just literally eat jars of it like all day long.
yeah,
I loved it so
Well,
much. Just
yeah. I love it.
have you ever been to like a sushi restaurant? Like
Oh yeah,
that's what they
Oh
serve
yeah,
yeah. Oh
you
my
with
god.
every
yeah,
meal, right?
Oh
oh
my
yeah.
yeah,
god. Because I can just eat like bowls and bowls of that.
yeah. It is so
Mm.
good.
Yeah.
It is
And
so
you know what
good.
else I like to eat too? What else I like to eat raw? And it's actually good because when I breathe on people, they stay away from me, is like raw garlic.
Yeah, I was wondering if that's what you
That's
were
pretty
gonna say.
spicy.
Yeah.
I love
I
That's
garlic.
pretty
mean,
spicy.
In
Yeah,
fact,
I
I
can
like
just,
garlic too.
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
put it in
I
my
can just,
huh?
no,
Oh, go
Missy,
ahead,
go.
go ahead. No, so I'm gonna put in my dating apps that you have must love garlic or swipe left.
Yeah, it's like, are you okay
Yeah.
with
And
onion and garlic?
yeah.
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 Okay. Well, then you won't have to worry about dating any vampires.
Yeah. Let me tell you, if I had to choose between dating a guy and eating garlic, I'm gonna pick the garlic. Okay,
Yeah.
it's
I would
always
go
gonna
with
win.
garlic.
So
I
you're
would go with
saying you like
garlic.
food over people?
No, I'm just not giving up my garlic. Like,
Yeah, fair
Yeah.
enough.
I have to have garlic.
I'm
I eat
I
sorry.
like
garlic
garlic.
several times a week.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah, and it's
By
very
the
healthy
Oh,
mega.
for you too.
oh no,
We
my
lost.
garlic must have stunk him away.
We
We lost
lost.
Bopak.
We lost Bopak. And that's probably because he's going between Chosen One and here. If Chosen One is still on. How did we devolve into food again?
Well,
Wow.
because you
Again.
brought it up because you were talking about all of the hashtag stuff.
It's
Anyway,
sex,
what time
food,
is
and
it?
rock and
Holy
roll.
Christ, it's 12:30. God damn, I am so
Yeah.
tired. But
Good.
no, my God, but oh my God, but we had to be at a doctor appointment again this morning at 8:30. I
Why do you
mean,
have so many early appointments like that?
She
because
likes them early.
that way, yeah, because I want to get his appointments and shit done out of the way.
Wow.
He's grumpy when he's as to mention he's grumpy in the morning.
The only
Doesn't
time I've
make
No,
him
ever
operate.
no, okay, no, he's not. Like in the morning, he's almost relatively normal. It's
Oh,
afternoon
okay.
that
at
he.
night when they have the what do
Oh,
they call it?
okay. Sundowning.
Sundowning. Yes, I can remember. What
Yeah,
they call it.
yeah.
But see, a lot of people too, they get opposite. Like they get like you and I. Like they'll stay up all night and not sleep during the day.
Well,
My
yeah.
father-in-law like that, and so they like would get him up and try and get stuff checked off their list. Like, let's get him up, let's get him breakfast, and he didn't want to do that stuff at that time.
See, and like something bad that I do is I'll like sleep, sort of, like it's like those two nights in a it's like those 2 nights in a row that me and Missy were on for
Sorry,
like 4
Bob.
hours each.
Oh, hey,
4 hours each.
my computer went crazy.
That's all right. And I left you in the back too long. I'm sorry. I'm just, newbie.
I mean,
So,
because sometimes I'll sleep like 4 hours a night, 4 hours a night, 4 hours a night, and then I've got to make it all up in one day. So
Mm-hmm.
my entire day, and that's not healthy for you.
No, it's not. I'm actually the same way. I like just today. I think the past like 3 or 4 days, I've only slept 4 hours every night, and then today, all of a sudden, in the middle of the day, I was just like, "Oh man, I need to lie down," and then I like, it was like I woke up and it was like 2 hours later, and I was like, "Man, I need to sleep more."
yeah,
Wow.
I'm like that, but I feel, I don't know, when Chris is home on weekends, then I can sleep like 10, 11 hours to make up for it. But then I feel bad because he's kind of sitting out there being quiet so he doesn't disturb me and wake me up.
Oh, just give
So
him a
that's,
bottle. Oh, Oh, we'll just give him a bottle of scotch to drink. He'll be fine.
Well, I don't think he minds it too
Yeah,
much.
there you go.
No, and he's a bourbon guy, so but I don't think he minds it too much because then when I get up, I cook a full, usually a full breakfast of some kind.
And now,
this
really,
weekend,
okay.
This weekend I had a tomato sandwich, but then he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll eat breakfast again." So,
And now, really, and as much as I've drank in my life, what is the difference between bourbon and scotch? And I'm not being stupid. I don't know.
sugar, in my opinion, it is just sickeningly sweet, and it kind of
bourbon?
when you drink whiskey too, I hate bourbon. I can't do it. The
You like
smell of it
scotch,
makes
though?
me. I can drink scotch. Now, scotch, when you drink that, it kind of you have a warmness in your throat and it kind of goes down to your chest and, makes you all
Okay.
warm and toasty. But like bourbon, you smell it and your whole head feels like you have gas fumes. That's how it is with me.
Jesus Christ.
And then there's
Oh,
a lot of sugar in it. So, when I was a kid, I was in my 20s, I would drink sugary drinks and I would black out. And then somebody
No.
told me it's all the sugar in those. So if you drink
God.
scotch, that doesn't happen. So I started off with Crown Royal and then I switched to scotch in my 20s.
Wow.
And
For a
like I
while,
said,
but I mean, I didn't drink it a lot, but that's,
I didn't know that.
yeah. But if I was going to go to a party and, but I wouldn't get drunk and I wouldn't black out and, I wouldn't have a hangover the next day,
No.
like a lot of drinks.
So
So-
the thing about scotch that I find fascinating and also is part of its distinctive flavor and all that is they make it using like burning dirt essentially, like peat. No, like I'm not.
Moss.
This is not a joke. It's peat moss. Yeah.
Burning
Peat moss.
dirt.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's responsible for the distinctive flavor, especially
Yeah.
with the smoky.
Peat moss and the burnt casks.
scotch. Yeah.
Yeah, and the
And
charred
people made
casks.
And people made fun of me for eating a big pop of pickle.
I know,
And there's
right?
people out- and there's people out there drinking burning dirt.
Yeah, no,
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
scotch
whoa, whoa,
is
whoa, whoa.
made with some burning dirt.
What?
Yeah.
Bimbo,
What, miss? What?
Bimbo, you mean your imaginary pickle that you ate?
I ate that pickle. You saw me eat it on stream.
I think I saw the
No.
pickle being eaten.
No.
Yes.
Missy missed it.
No,
You
No,
missed
no.
it.
it was on. No,
You
it was
had-
on my door stream.
Yeah. I was walking in and out of that stream, and I came back.
Yeah,
and
it
they-
was on my door stream. It was at the
literally
very
holding
end.
the pickle.
It was
I
at
do
the
not-
very end. It was at the very end, and Hot Mess not Hot Mess. Honey Bunch was giving me bullshit because
Yeah.
I did not feel like walking down to the kitchen, down a flight of stairs to get a freaking pickle in a bag. So I finally did eat it at the end of the stream.
I didn't see it. I watched that damn stream. All I saw, you had your Bimbo, music or whatever thing on the screen. I didn't see anybody's face. So send me that
No.
link. Maybe it was a different stream. Maybe you redid it. Did you do another stream
No.
about that?
No,
No, that's a different stream because I saw Mark Kropka was there and Addie. Addie didn't have her face, of course, but Mark was there.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was my door show. Oh, Missy.
Yeah, I wish I could have been part of that because I actually listened to a whole lot of Doors like before that because I knew that you were doing the show. But
Yeah.
a close friend of ours came over and they were there like exactly at the same time of the show, and so I was like
Mhm.
occasionally sneaking off to like watch the stream. But yeah.
And so what? Your friend would not have been entertained.
Well, it's just I don't know. I feel like it's not everybody
Family
is
appropriate. Is it?
like
I know. It's not family appropriate.
it's more like the format. Like not everyone likes to sit down and like watch a like YouTube stream, you know.
Oh no, because I don't. Because there's a lot of times, you know, like what I did is I actually made like a cutout of myself, and sometimes I'll just put the cutout up there, and people will think I'm sitting here. So I'm like in the room, playing with the cat or.
You know that's not true. You know it's not true. You can't be quiet 15 minutes unless you're muted. See, hey Bopop, did you go to karaoke that night?
Oh God.
No.
Did you go?
No.
No.
Like I think she irritated the guy because she
No.
took over his.
Oh,
I love the karaoke videos. Okay, so let me tell you a story. When I first clicked on one of your karaoke videos, I was like, "What the fuck am I watching?" But then
Karaoke?
I listened to it, and I was like, "Okay." I'm like, this is fine. I like this.
Who's karaoke? Like Missy's friend?
Oh,
Missy's
Avi
friend's karaoke?
Avi
No,
Weekend,
the
Raffle?
ones on your channel, Bimbo.
Yeah, mine. Yeah.
The karaoke night
when I was at
videos
the
that you
club.
posted.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
when I was at the
That
Moose
was like
Club. And
that
you
was
know-
like
yeah,
right when I first met you, I think.
Oh yeah.
You know what?
Awesome.
And you know what? I haven't done one because I haven't been back there because they complained because they wanted to hear country music. So they complained. So that's why.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we only got two kinds of music here.
Yeah,
Well,
country.
they're going to
and
hear it because their butts aren't going to get out of those chairs. They look like a bunch of bumps on a log.
No, but they were complaining.
did.
Because I was playing rock and roll. Yeah, because
But I love
wanted
the
rock and
way-
roll play.
But I love the way Bimbo would interact with them. Sometimes she'd get a response, but sometimes they would just look at her like she was weird. I was like, come on.
No,
you're there to have
imagine
fun?
that.
I mean,
Really?
they might be from another planet, so that's.
I think they were inspired
That's
by the
what
robot.
I wanted to do. What, Missy?
This was on your karaoke stream, Bimbo, or someone else's?
No,
On
Bimbo's.
On mine.
yeah.
On
Yeah,
mine,
yeah,
when
I
would
was
do,
talking
like, Paint It
about,
Black. When I would do Paint It Black and back in the USSR, they complained because they wanted to hear country music.
But
I says, I'm
it's
not
your
singing
stream.
Patsy motherfucking Cline.
But it's your
Okay,
stream.
no. Oh, okay, no, but I was
No.
doing the
No. It
karaoke
wasn't
at
a-
the Moose Club. I was
Yeah.
doing the karaoke at the Moose Club.
Oh,
It was a video of her at,
No.
yeah.
And having somebody film it. Okay, yeah, but Bopak is talking about the guy who I think you were about the guy, the RV living guy who has the karaoke stream.
No,
And
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about.
No, I guess he didn't never made it over there.
Your videos on your channel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. I didn't know what he was talking about at first either.
I'm sorry.
So-
I kind of like was
Okay,
rambling
but-
on a little bit.
No,
Okay,
it's because we had gone to a live YouTube karaoke,
Yeah, I didn't
and you missed that.
didn't see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Well, you didn't miss much.
you-
You didn't miss much.
I liked Bimbo Heroes. You wanted
Yes.
the worst. You got the worst. And Bimbo says it's only rock and roll. These are like.
That was so
I was
awesome.
like, okay, I like this. This is good.
Well, thank you. I'm here to entertain and
No.
educate.
I mean, it's just like it's good. It's good content. I like it. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, I
but
just
like I
put the
said- Mm.
Mm.
link in the channel if anybody ever
Yeah.
goes back and rewatches this.
Yeah, but like I
So-
said, I said, well, I won't do karaoke anymore. And she says, no, that's all right. You can do karaoke, but we just don't like that rock and roll kind of content.
oh my gosh.
And I says, I'm not, No, and I said, and I know they would want me back because I says I'm not singing Patsy fucking Cline.
What about a Dolly Parton?
Crazy. Oh, not Dolly.
Um, um, she, I wouldn't do her, but she didn't have. I liked the song Jolene.
Yeah, Jolene is absolutely the best.
You
And
didn't
have
like
you ever?
you didn't like working 9 to 5.
Oh no, no.
What a way to
However,
live.
Have you ever seen the movie Best Little Whorehouse in Texas?
yes,
Yes.
yes,
Yeah, it's
isn't
been
that
a long
fucking
time.
fantastic movie?
yeah,
That is,
yeah.
oh my God,
It's
yeah.
been forever though.
I mean, because I remember, and I didn't think that I was gonna like that because I went with people who I didn't like, and I don't know why I went with them, but it wasn't. And anyway, if you guys ever get the chance, and this is true, I do have a copy of it. It's Dolly Parton singing "Stairway to Heaven."
What?
It's
Wow.
Dolly Parton singing "Stairway to Heaven," and she does a very, very, very good job. I
love
was
her
even
so much.
impressed.
I
I was even
would
impressed,
listen
and
to that. Yeah.
damn. I said, damn. I wouldn't be
Wow.
surprised if you could find it on YouTube.
I'll try to look that up
On
because it
what?
sounds kind of crazy.
Oh yeah,
It is
Dolly Parton.
it is very, very good. It is very good. So anyway.
Well,
Oh, I
apparently
see.
she
Oh,
has
you want the worst.
uh apparently she has, she declined getting the being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She declined the first invitation,
Yeah.
and she has gone back on that.
Wait,
So-
she like did a 180 on that whole thing
Mhm.
That's kind of lame.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
I don't know. I think she deserves it. I think,
I mean, because I have no problem with Dolly Parton being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I really don't. I don't want to see like Biggie Smalls or Notorious B.I.G. being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm sorry. You might like that kind of music, but no, Notorious B.I.G. should not be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Well, it's not rock and roll.
No,
Yeah.
exactly. Okay, but yet Deep Purple and Judas Priest aren't in there.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, their time will come.
that's a whole nother bag of worms to get into.
Their time will come. I mean, there are just so many artists they can put in at a time, right?
That's true.
So
Okay.
I mean, I'm glad
okay.
Rush made it on there before
And honestly,
before
you know
Neil Peart died.
And you know who else should not be on there? And I don't think anybody's gonna really disagree with me on this. I don't think Guns N' Roses should be on there. They had one stinking good album, and no, they're
I'm not a big Guns N' Roses fan. In fact,
no,
I'm not a
neither
huge
am
fan
I.
of them at all.
Neither am I.
I resisted. I resisted Bon Jovi and Guns N' Roses when
Yeah.
a lot of the
Yeah,
musicians that
yeah.
came out at that time. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, they made one very good album, and that was it. The other three were crap.
I think that they and similar bands of that ilk kind of like brought about the apocalypse of that genre of kind of like arena
Of the hair
rock
metal. Right,
and
yeah.
hair metal. You know what I'm
Right.
talking about?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I think that Twisted Sister, kind of helped them along too a little bit.
Well, yeah, but Twisted Sister was at least like interesting. It's
Yeah.
like what the fuck
Yeah.
is going on here?
That's why I have
Yeah.
the tattoo.
And they did
Right,
rage
right.
music. They did
What?
rage music. Like "We're Not Gonna Take It," and that song is kick ass.
And
Yeah, it's a
they
kick-ass
also
song.
they also have an entire Christmas music CD.
Yes,
No, they
yes,
do.
they do.
You gotta have a Christmas album.
Oh, I
Everybody's
do.
got to
I
have
do.
a Christmas
I do.
album.
I do, and it's
Okay.
called A Twisted Christmas.
What's your
And what
favorite
it is-
Christmas album?
My favorite Christmas album.
Well, I know it's the Murphys.
No, that's my favorite Christmas song by the Dropkick Murphys. Oh
Yeah.
my God,
Oh, that's
that
good.
is-
That's good. Yeah.
that has
Yeah.
got to be one of the funniest videos of all time.
What was the one
Oh.
you turned me on to also? I forget. The something I just want to get drunk for Christmas. What was that one?
Oh, I forget.
Oh,
It's on
was
my
it Corey?
list.
Okay, was it Corey
Corey
Taylor?
Corey
Yeah.
Taylor.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Corey Taylor from Slipknot.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say Bing Crosby.
No.
Oh yeah, her little drummer boy favorite there.
No, oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so glad that when we did our like Bowie show, nobody said that, because you know what? You would have been in like a 10-minute timeout. I don't care who it is.
Oh, you're not a fan of that one?
No.
Yeah.
No. What about you, Missy? And do you like that song, Little Drummer Boy?
She's probably gone to sleep. Her avatar is sleeping.
No.
Looks like she's still here.
I don't know.
She's tired.
I think
There she
connected,
is.
but
Where my
There
avatar
she
go?
is.
hello?
Oh, okay.
I'm
No,
fading
we were
away.
talking. Oh, okay, we were talking about Christmas music. And do you remember the song David Bowie and Bing Crosby singing "Little Drummer Boy"?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Well, just forget about it, because it's the most insipid song you've ever heard in your life.
Yeah.
Okay, it's
You would
forgotten.
know it if you saw it again. But 80s trivia.
I like
It's 80s trivia.
I saw 3 ships come sailing in.
I hadn't heard that in a long time. And we did a big Christmas play on the night before Christmas
No.
thing, and
Sorry.
that was fun.
My
'Twas the night
favorite.
before Christmas when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
I kind of like Christmas music.
Melodic.
I'm not sure exactly what it is, but yeah, every time I go home for Christmas, I put on like the most stereotypical like Christmas album that you would have heard like playing in the supermarket like in like the 70s or something, and it makes my family incredibly like uncomfortable because they're like
Put on some next
this
year. This is it. You're like,
worst.
write this down, Bopop. You got to play Burl Ives' Santa Mouse next year.
Wait. Okay, say it one more time.
Burl Ives' Santa Mouse.
Okay.
They call him Santa Mouse.
Oh God, I'm not even gonna look that up.
Santa
I don't want
Mouse.
to hear.
They had, well, there was a whole, so how old was I? 5, 4?
I found
4-ish?
it.
So 60, it's like 67, 68, it came out. And he had, I mean, this is one of the first like major marketing ploys that I remember, because I think there was a movie, a book, and a toy, and the album that all came out. Like, and that all revolved around Burl Ives. It is the first big marketing thing I remember, where they did multiple levels of marketing. They marketed the music, they marketed the mouse, the stuffed mouse, they marketed, yeah.
They
The
probably
whole
had a
thing.
board game. I'm sure they had a board game. They had a computer video, and
I don't remember all that. I remember the stuffed mouse. I remember Burl Ives, and then there was the albums to go with it.
Santa Mouse by Michael Brown.
Burl Ives.
That's what I found, right? Oh, also Santa Mouse and the Rat Deer. What is a rat deer?
So Michael Brown must have done the book. I see Santa Mouse and the Rat. That's 2000.
I
The Santa Mouse. Now the Michael Brown is the original version, but then Burl Ives did the music to it. Yeah, that's how that all worked.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah,
okay.
he did the theme song, so then that got airplay. It got sales. Yeah.
Any
But Michael
content here
Brown, it
is
says, this is interesting. Michael Brown was an American composer, lyricist, writer, director, producer, and performer. He's just like Pansy. I mean, Bimbo. He was
any
born in
content
Mexia, Texas.
any content expressed on the Easy Street with Jen program is not indicative of the Bimbo Barbarella radio program. I just have to get that out there.
Disclaimer is fully underway.
Hey guys, I'm gonna hit the hay now. I just
Oh.
can't right.
All right, good night.
Take care, everybody. Bye, Bill Pod. Bye, Jen. Bye, Bimbo.
Oh,
Thank you so much for your help today.
Oh, you're
okay,
welcome.
Missy. Well, don't be dreaming about rat ears and Christmas mice and.
I definitely will not be discussing that.
Good. Good.
Good night, honey.
All right, good night.
Good night. All right, but I'm going to continue. So this is interesting because this is what they called it. In the 1960s, he was a producer of industrial musicals.
What?
For major American corporations such as J.C. Penney's and DuPont.
Okay, this is.
Oh,
amazing.
I thought you were talking.
I'm very happy that you.
I thought you were talking about industrial music. Oh, like Ministry and Al Jorgensen.
No. So I was
KDFM.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Yeah. So I told you this is where this stuff evolved, where you had these multiple, like, you know, the whole DC Comics, where you had the comic and you had the movie and you have the toys and the, yeah. This is where they called it industrial musicals.
Oh,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, my favorite Christmas album still of all time, and I have the CD, plus I have an album, and the album's worth quite a bit of money because I've looked it up. It is the album of Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Oh yeah.
I have.
No, that was also commercial. I'd forgotten about them and the Trolls.
I have a recommendation. If you like Alvin and the Chipmunks, there's a recording. It's called like Sludgeworks or something like that. And it's the Alvin and the Chipmunks album of pop culture, like hits of the time, but it's slowed down to like 2/3 speed, so all the voices are not only like de-chipmunkified, but they're also like slow, like lower like pitch than they would be normally. Yeah. And it sounds fucking awesome. Like they do frickin' like Call Me, the song
by Blondie.
And like all the pop culture hits of the day, and they do Walk Like an Egyptian.
Oh my God. Okay, so what's it called, Bob?
I'm gonna send you this link. You're gonna love this one. It's a absolute mindfuck, like insanity kind of thing.
Yeah, put it in the chat.
Yeah, I'm searching for it right now.
That way we can always go back and check these later. So I was looking more at some of the industrial music LP recordings this guy did. He did the Fall Fashion Forecast Industrial Music LP for DuPont, Nemours and Company. He did one called, this was one I loved. It was, Mr. Woolworth had a notion, that's not the one. Oh, here it is. Just Wear a Smile. And a Jansen. It was a swimming suit, Jansen swimming suit LP, I guess. Industrial musical LP.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wear a Smile and a Jansen.
How the fuck do I find... Oh, how the hell do I... Let me see. Chipmunks on 16 speed.
Yep, that's the one.
Okay.
No, seriously, listen to that one.
Okay, because I'm
we lost Bopak again.
Okay, because I'm just gonna save it and I'll look at it later.
Did he lose us when he
Probably.
here, try that one. Try that one.
Put that
There you
in
go.
watch later.
Just don't, yeah, watch later. But yeah, this is pretty amazing that this guy was doing that back then in the 60s. But his first album was in 57 for the fall fashion forecast. It's crazy,
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, it's getting late. I'm getting tired.
It is.
I've had
Jesus Christ, so am I.
every
Like I
time
said-
every time I try that dang Twitter Spaces, I just get such an awful headache.
I know. I mean, because
I mean, I'm not one for headaches, but Twitter Spaces is. But you know what? Tonight we did get Missy in, but I could not make her a co-host.
yeah.
By
I mean, and you know what gets me is that we're both relatively smart bipeds. We should be able to figure this out.
So the
Right?
program that is putting a bunny on my screen
Yes,
here, it is also causing my computer to freak out and crash a Firefox browser, which is why I keep like accidentally like disappearing from the stream.
Yeah, now this is weird too. So like on my accounts where like I have my Jennifer N account and I had my Positively Games account, right? And so I went under my profile and I added a new channel to make my, to make this one. What am I? Easy Street with Jen. But get this, I cannot access, even though I did them on Chrome, I cannot access this account on Chrome. It is totally separated from my other ones, and I can only access it on Firefox.
Okay, because I
only use Firefox.
Okay, because I can't get the Bimbo Barbarella music channel on Chrome. I can get it on the other YouTube, but not Chrome.
I have a problem with Chrome.
No,
I can't use Chrome.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
No, it's like so for instance, when I'm like let's say you're like using someone else's computer and like their browser, like the primary browser they use is Chrome.
Mm-hmm.
All of their login information is like embedded deep into Chrome.
Google. Yeah.
Yeah, and so like if you're just like clicking around on Google Chrome on someone else's computer, you're into all of their
stuff.
Like literally all of their stuff. Like you can log into their bank account, you can log into their.
Well, that's not good.
No, it's the worst. It's just like your friend uses Google Chrome. Like let me read your emails. Or like let me look at your bank account statement. It's like
see, I don't like apps. I don't put apps on my phone.
Yeah, I'm very skeptical about this kind of stuff too.
I have the weirdest app I probably have, other than I have my beverage superstore because I can order it online and go pick up my package store stuff, which is nice at the curbside. I don't even have to go in; they bring it to me. So there's that one. I did put on Google. What is it? Space Map. What is it?
The star like map thing.
Yeah.
That's pretty good actually. I've used that a couple times.
That's awesome.
Like if you go out in a place that doesn't have a lot of light pollution and you pull that up, you can like pick out different constellations and stuff like that. That's what you're talking about. Right?
Maybe I took it off. Google Sky.
Okay, well then you guys can see my home planet because my planet revolves around the star Betelgeuse. It's called Zenzar.
Zenzar. I guess I did take it off. Have you ever heard of this?
Betelgeuse.
Pansy? Pansy.
Yeah. Okay, and now I'm going to come to your house now.
Oh no!
Because you said my name 3 names.
3 times. She's gonna. You know what she's gonna do? She's gonna eat that plastic lobster in that plant.
Yeah, I know, right? and then like you'll trip and fall on a machete or something.
That has got to
Yeah.
be my favorite Michael Keaton movie.
Yeah.
That's my favorite Michael Keaton movie, Beetlejuice. Just
So-
he is
It's
so
a good
hysterical.
movie. It's a good movie.
It's
So, Bimbo,
hysterical.
I like it.
Yeah.
have you heard of Google Sky
No.
and what it does? So you load the app on your phone and you can go outside and you open up the app. You can search for stars. You put your phone in the sky and it identifies every star in the sky that has been mapped out ever.
And
And so you can put your phone down towards the earth and it'll show you what's going on down there, what stars are down opposite of where you are. It's an insanely beautiful program. I love it.
okay, well,
It is
okay,
very
because I
good.
would have. Okay, because I would have to go out and stand in the retention pond, to get no lights, and then I'd probably
Oh,
get
you
bit
don't-
by something.
Well, no lights. I mean, it will still identify like the stars you can see. It'll identify whatever you can see. But if you go out where there's no light, obviously you're going to be able to see a lot more of what it's showing you. It'll
Right,
show
and
like
like I said-
M31 and X957 and
Right. Oh,
You know.
right. Oh, right. Okay, because the only area of my land where there's no property is out in the back by the retention pond where that fish is,
Mhm.
and I know that fish is coming to get me because I ate his cousin Jimmy.
not cousin Jimmy.
Yeah, I ate cousin Jimmy. I found out.
Have
Oh
you
my
ever
gosh.
looked at like Google Earth with like the little globe that you can spin around and zoom in?
Yes,
Yes, that's how I found it.
Okay, now that's cool. Okay, now that's cool. I've seen that. I don't have the app, but
Well,
I've seen it. That's cool.
Yeah, that's how I found out
Google
they-
Sky is basically like the same thing, but it's
Okay.
It's like inverted.
Mhm.
Instead of looking towards the Earth, it's looking away from the Earth.
Yeah,
from
it's awesome.
like a particular position.
Now,
It's
Google
very
Sky-
good. It's very good.
Yeah. Now, Google Sky, it's funny because you go in, it's totally different than Google Maps. So I was able to go into Google Sky and look at my neighbors across the street because they built that house really close to a creek. And
A
when I
crick?
pulled it up, a creek.
So
You know, usually there's supposed to be a, well, here in the South in Georgia, they call them a branch. So they go down swimming at the branch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was like,
Yes.
what are you talking swimming at the branch? Is that you talking about like the YMCA branch? They're like, no, the branch. Like,
That's a YMCA branch.
what are you talking about?
It's the estuaries, the water management.
Yeah, the retention pond. But no, I was able to see that they like tore up the creek side. Like they totally like wiped out all of the vegetation on the creek when they built that house next door.
Yeah,
Highly
that sucks.
unallowed.
Well, yeah,
Highly
it's
unallowed.
very different from state to state, but
Yeah, here it's not allowed.
policies regarding like how much of the land you can just like fuck
Well, you
up.
have to have easements and you have to be so
Yeah,
far away from the creek
exactly.
bed.
Like, but
Right.
like that's what it comes down to in the end, right?
Yeah.
Is how much of the land can you fuck up to build your building?
Yeah.
You know?
Right, exactly.
Because I had a friend and he was like being told that he could build on this land. So I did the research. I pulled up the county code and I had the plot with me and like a survey. And I'm like doing the measurements. I'm like, dude, like you have a lake on one side and you have a creek on the other side. I'm like, if you want to build a triangular house that's, 4 stories, you're good. But otherwise you're not going to get a permit, And,
4 stories high and 4 stories high and 6 feet wide.
Yeah, about like me. But yeah, no, I mean, it saved him because the realtor was telling him it was good, and it was fine to build on under county code, And,
Have you ever heard the term like perk? Like the perk test, that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, yeah, the water perk test and all. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
that's the other thing. They were like, "Oh yeah, the perk test is fine," and but but I know I've seen like when I lived over in that area before, like we had an area and it was considered. We didn't have a homeowners association, but we had these basically non-buildable lands like near a creek
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
opposite. So and then people in the neighborhood just pitched in to mow that area, right? So we get a land. Then all of a sudden, somebody's building a house like opposite, and it was a spring, and the water would just bubble up, bubble up, bubble up, and
Mm-hmm.
they poured a slab on top of that dang spring that they dug out. Because once they started like excavating, that's when the spring started percolating more.
Wait, what the
And
hell?
they just totally put a slab on there, and I'm like scratching my head. I went by there.
That sounds like a problem.
So that was we've been married 24, so that was 25 years ago. I went by there just last year. That house is gone. That house is not
Yeah,
there
it's
anymore.
probably
I
flooded.
mean,
It
that's
probably flooded
insane.
or it
Yeah.
stank. It
And they probably
stank.
had mold issues, I'm sure,
Oh, so
and they
so
probably had cracking foundation.
here's
Yeah.
a interesting story about like spring water. So near my family's house, where I grew up, it was mostly agricultural farmland and all that, woods, kind of like out in the middle of nowhere, pretty much. And over time, like development build, the suburban neighborhood expanded, all that. But not that long ago, a big group moved in and they started building an apple orchard. And these people
Wow.
were assholes, and they were really like negligent about like how they were like handling the land, I would say.
Hmm.
Just like pushing over trees with bulldozers and just like, we gotta
Hmm.
clear land, we're gonna put more apple trees in, like, let's
Hmm.
go, like kind of like a little bit of like a redneck vibe. Uh, and they were just pouring pesticides and fertilizers like directly on top of the spring water, like
Oh my
wells,
God.
the well spring that fed the well water that my
Right.
family's house was like drawing from. And we all were
Yes.
just like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you're like our neighbor, and we want to be like, like, kind to you, but you're literally poisoning us.
What was the
Like,
remedy there? What
I
was the remedy
we
for that? I mean, what
I mean,
happened?
my fucking parents went ballistic and called the county and like tried to get something going there. But the problem was is that like the agricultural lobby is like really strong in our
Yeah,
county.
yeah,
So you can't, if it's a agricultural property, like, you can't mess with them. They're like royalty pretty much.
yeah. It's like our mayor. She's been like her dad was mayor for 27 years. She's been mayor for 14 years. There was only one mayor in between the two of them for one term. But they were all in real estate.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you'll see. They hate me if I tried to get some kind of land use permit. They'd be laughing at me. But I mean, you see who their friends are because they have like business posters out in their front yard.
Oh yeah,
Like,
you see them all the time, right?
like this one guy, he has like a do not block driveway sign, but I can't get them to put a do not block my driveway sign opposite the street. And cars, they look at me like I'm an idiot when I come and say, can you put a sign up now that you've taken over the roads? Because people
Right.
park behind my driveway and the road is too short to turn out of, and I have a culvert. So because of that culvert, I can't. And then like just, they're just, what a pain. What a pain. They put the culvert in. They did all of this. They approved it, but then when I want them to clean the culvert, they look at me like I'm an idiot. Like, oh, you go down and clean it. Well, it's the 85-year-old neighbor's side that's clogged, and you're telling her to get down in a culvert, to clean out the stuff,
Yeah.
But then these are the same people that would, okay, so we had the Nextdoor app, right? And so another neighbor and I would talk about what happened at City Hall to kind of let other people know in Nextdoor what was happening or what was discussed or whatever. And they would come back and they would respond on their personal computers, on their personal accounts about city business.
Oh, no.
And so I went to a City Hall meeting and I'm like, you cannot do that. I'm like, well, you can, but you really don't want to.
Right.
And they're like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, well, you realize if you get a FOIA request, that all of your personal property gets confiscated.
So I'm really like,
or if there's an investigation, right, onto City Hall and stuff that happened, they can confiscate all of your personal property, your phone, your computers, everything. And then they would mock me. They're like, well, we can't send out a newsletter off of our personal computer. And I'm like, no, you can't, but you know what? They don't do that anymore. They apparently talk to their attorney.
Yeah, here's the takeaway point that you said is that you can, but you really don't want to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You don't even have to go as far as you shouldn't do this. It's like the consequences will be probably not what you were looking for.
Yeah, but it's bad when they go in and, they say, well, we've had to pay $200 for LexisNexis, so let's take a vote. And one of the council members will go, what's LexisNexis?
Hey, if you're looking for a free academic paper, I can point you in the right direction.
On what?
Yeah, well, you're talking about LexisNexis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I love that LexisNexis.
So I mean, just a personal fact about me, I like to read academic papers as a leisurely activity, even if I don't understand what the fuck they're talking about.
Do you read the 1838 volume 2 of the Ohio Cultivator off Google Books?
No, I do not.
But you will now.
You have to put that in a link so I can find it later.
Just go to Google and put in the Ohio Cultivator and hit books.
I'll check it out. So
you'll find it.
The thing
it's really degrading towards women, but some of the stuff they talk about it's an agricultural magazine from the 1800s.
Is it like a farmer's almanac kind of thing?
Kind of. They also have the Southern Cultivator, so I'll read that. But a lot of that I have problems with because 1800s South.
Okay.
Some of the stuff they wrote about them,
understandable.
Yeah, but so the Ohio Cultivator is a lot more palatable for me.
I'll definitely check that out. It sounds cool.
Yeah, it is cool. I love going into Google Books and just typing something, and then reading all their free books.
The thing that I was talking about academic papers, a lot of them are behind what you call a paywall. It's you have to become a member of the Stanford Institute of Technology, and then that'll give you access to our catalog of research and academic papers and stuff like that. But there are multiple websites and services and means and ways to just completely bypass that barrier and just get access to the research papers of literally any academic institution that you want.
Like the good old days when we used Gopher to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like they're what do you call them? Like paper tigers, like grr, you can't come in, but then you just like like
Well, they have these
who's
companies that
behind the
want to,
curtain?
yeah, they have these companies that want to try and sell free stuff, is basically what it is. So, but if you go to
Yeah.
like, a lot of times if you go to edu, anything, you get a lot of free stuff there. Like I tell
Okay, but
people, if you
I'm
want to learn how to do Excel spreadsheets, go to anyuniversity.edu and type in tutorial in the search, like Excel tutorial, and you'll be like given free tutorials.
I thought that a
can we
lot
do
of
an
stuff
Excel
with that would be
spreadsheet?
like public domain, though. Wouldn't that stuff be like public domain?
It's not. They put
Oh,
it
it's not.
behind. No, like you'd think that, but it's not.
And some is,
Okay.
some isn't.
There's a website called Archive, but it's
Yes,
spelled
Yes.
yes, I
with
know it.
the
Yes,
Greek.
I
It's
know.
spelled with the Greek character, so it's not spelled like the English
Right.
word archive. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
that is on display, but that's the unedited preprint version. So sometimes there's inaccuracies, and
Oh,
it's
Mhm.
not edited to the standard of whatever institution decides that it's true, the like standard of truth, right? Um,
okay,
Mhm.
yeah, because Archive has a lot of like music stuff,
it does.
Yes.
ton of music
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah, you can go, yeah, get that stuff. And old film
Oh.
clips.
Okay.
So when you
Yeah.
want to edit your
We're
video,
actually we're talking about two different websites. I just
yeah,
realized.
two
So
different
I'm
websites. Yeah.
talking about arxiv.org.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, okay. No, I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
This is a
Yeah.
website. Okay, the thing you were saying about like aren't shouldn't these academic papers be like public domain or whatever? They aren't when they are published by uh, like a certain journal or institution or whatever. They get to choose what they
Okay,
do with them, and they usually put them behind a paywall where it's like you
okay.
either need to be like a member of the university or like some kind of
So,
like you got to throw
okay,
money
so
at
like,
them
yeah.
to get the
Oh,
document, right?
okay, so like, say if I wanted to look at an old issue of like 1970 Scientific America.
You got to go to a thrift store for that one, I think.
In
Oh,
1950, now you can get it 1800s. You can get the
yeah.
1800s from Google Books,
Uh,
you know. So, let's see. But like I said, like I love Google Books. They just have weird stuff. Like, so there was this guy who followed Robert E. Lee through burning of Atlanta. It's a
Oh
totally
shit,
free
really?
book. Yeah, it's a totally free book
That sounds cool.
available on.
I have
Yeah.
like an entire like shelf of Civil War related books. I'm a little bit of like a Civil War fan.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, and no, oh, okay, really, Bopak, and I'm serious about this. Um, say like if something happens to Al, um, he has a lot of Civil War stuff that I just would have donated. If we, could get together sometime, I would just give it to you because it's boxes and boxes and boxes of Civil War stuff.
Okay, I legitimately would take you up on that offer, but we can
Yes,
talk
yeah.
about that in
Oh,
the
yeah,
future.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay,
No,
okay, yeah.
so I am a huge fan of like history stuff in general.
Mhm.
Like history has always been like one of my favorite subjects, right? And read a lot of books, just like trying to like learn as much as I can about it. But American Civil War felt so real because I literally can like go and walk and
Right.
find like a
Right.
battlefield where like all these fucking people died and it was like
Mhm.
really important, you know?
Yeah.
Changed the course
Yeah.
of the place that I'm living. You know.
Yeah, that's how it was for me. Like when I lived in Virginia, like we'd just go. There was a kind of a commercial area next to our neighborhood. There's this big kind of woodsy land swath, and we'd go in there and we'd dig up bullets and buttons and all kinds of stuff. It was great.
I mean,
So,
and that's what's
just
cool
so you-
about like the what? Oh no, go on, Jen.
Yeah, just so you know, I did find a Scientific America from 1847 free on Google Books. Volume 3, page 7 is available for your pleasure.
Why don't you read some of it?
The font is pretty wild too. But go ahead, Bimbo. What were you saying while I find something interesting?
But that's what I've noticed about like the three of us is like all three of us just like to learn. I like to learn about almost like anything, except how to cook freaking eggs. Because I watched enough video now about cooking eggs that I never need to cook an egg again.
And the font is so small on my phone. I guess y'all can still see me here while I Google this, right?
Yes.
Y'all get real quiet there. I'm like, wait, did I? Because earlier I thought I signed myself out. Y'all probably heard me go to the bathroom and flush the toilet, but
Jennifer,
I won't be the first time.
Have you ever
read? Kind of messy, but
have you ever read any Terry Pratchett novels?
No, I'm like a nonfiction reader. For the most part.
I am too, but I go through phases. I like to switch between the two.
No, the only nonfiction that I've read, recent nonfiction, is the who's that author? Gosh, every time if you go into a thrift store, you see her books everywhere.
Sue Grafton.
No, she did One for the Money.
2 for the Show. I don't know.
Her next book was 2 for the Show.
Yeah,
One for the Money.
I don't know her name. I know, but I don't know her name.
I have her autograph. I have a book she signed. I saw her live.
Okay. It was Betty White, wasn't it?
No.
No, this is not Betty White.
Janet Ivanovich.
That name sounds familiar, actually.
Her girl's a private detective, right? She does private detective, and then her sidekick is Lula, who used to be a prostitute. And all this takes place in Jersey, Bimbo. It all takes place in Jersey, and they go out to the Pine Barrens to find dead bodies, and it's great. And then there are 2 hot guys.
That's like
that are both vying for her love.
It's like that episode of Sopranos. That might be like the best episode of Sopranos. I don't know if you've seen it.
Where they went to the Pine Barrens?
When they went to the Pine Barrens. That's like one of the best episodes.
I mean, because I was waiting for the Jersey Devil to make an appearance, but he didn't, so.
Yeah.
No, but you know the story about the New Jersey Devil, right? Supposedly like the 13th child of a family who was like a mutant, and he has like tails and a horn, and no, that's true. I'm not making that up.
Is that like
Did you eat him?
Is it like seventh son of the seventh son of the seventh son?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Oh, did I meet him? No. Well, no, guys, I am tired.
I am too, but I love talking with y'all. So.
Yeah, you too. I missed you. I missed all of you this last Saturday, and Bopak wasn't even there. So, Well, we'll definitely now that I've kind of know what I'm doing. This is pretty good. But yeah, I mean, put yourselves to sleep with the 1847 Scientific America and some Ohio cultivator. So that should do it for y'all. Y'all get sleep well.
That, or I'll just beat myself on the head with a tap hammer. One
Yeah,
of the two.
yeah. I think
There
I
you
have
go.
I have a cinder block nearby. I think we'll be fine.
You wily coyote, you. All right.
All right, good
Oh,
night,
the
y'all.
bunny and
All right.
oh yeah, the bunny and Uniblab have spoken.
Yes, that's right. All right.
All right,
Good night,
Miss
Jimbo.
Jen.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.